First time I ever played football when I was 6 years old and playing flag football. My first carry was a touchdown, so at that age of 6, just that first carry, I knew that this is what I want to do. I didn't even try to play any other sport but football because I fell in love with it right away. You know, it's just crazy how fast time flies when you do something you love. Football's my life. I can't see myself doing anything else. Towards the end of training for the combine, and I'm very confident that I'm gonna jump the numbers that I want to drop. It's going by real fast, you know. I look at my calendar and it just seems like yesterday I had a month left. Now, you know, I have that like less than 2 weeks. I would say I'm way better prepared, but you know, I still got a lot to learn. You know, I still got a lot to do. You know, I still have time to. You can always do something to get better. So, man, I believe that, you know, I'm never done.
Athletes Performance in LA. We are a tenant out of the Home Depot Center. Combine is a little bit different. It's a special program that we have as compared to our other athletes who come to train with us, usually during their off season.
In our NFL Combine training program, athletes come here from all across the country to compete in an atmosphere with the best athletes that are draft eligible in this year's class. It's a program that consists of speed training, strength training, regeneration, recovery, nutrition, position coaching, mental preparation, all blended under one roof with one team, with one goal to help each individual athlete reach their full potential.
To be honest with you, before Chris got here, I just knew he was a running back from Washington. In our morning session, he ran well. He's just got to get his legs back underneath him. He does everything that he's supposed to do. So, that's all you can ask from a guy. At the combine, they only have to run 240s. So that's why we time them often. We try to get the gates out there just to make sure that they're comfortable when they get to Indy, to understand that it's just a drill. I've been here 100 times.
Now listen up. I got some stuff for y'all today. Okay? Let's go ahead and put the vest on. We got 30 reps. Okay, let's partner up.
I'm just an overall competitor. Like, I like to compete, but I'm also gonna make it fun, because if you're not having fun, then you're not doing something right. 5 days within this short amount of time, I'll be that much more focused, and that much more dedicated to what I'm doing and trying to perfect what I'm doing before I leave.
We went in the film room today after our morning session, so we filmed the first 2 days. So we looked at our acceleration work for our 40s, and then yesterday what we did some 5-10-5 work and some L drill work. So we reviewed both components because they both transition into each other. Basically what we're looking at is we're looking at different angles, different ways that they can improve and shaving off time just by them, lowering their hips or changing the direction a little bit faster.
You just got to time that up. I like the lean, what you're trying to do, just time it up.
With Chris's form, he's doing fine. He's changing direction well. He's a very explosive athlete. I mean, he's got great top end speed. He's one of those guys that are in the group that he's so explosive, I almost need to slow him down so he can get out of his breaks.
Now, when you go to make that turn, I like to see you just hop and just turn into it. Rather than taking a bunch of speed checks. Right there, get that hand up.
I find it amazing, but most of the college scouts don't think I'm fast. I've been fast my whole life, so it's been, a real mission for me, I've been really taking that to heart to really showcase my speed.
I got to know him, over the past couple of years, obviously playing with him in various Pac-10 or Pac-12 functions. But yeah, great guy, very hard worker. He was strong, he was powerful, he was fast. I'm thinking back to our game, this immediate past year, and I think he had 2, runs over 45 yards for touchdowns that were killer for us, against us. So he's a complete back.
University of Washington hasn't had an offensive lineman drafted since 2006, so it's been quite a long dry run for them. So Chris really had to earn every single yard that he gained during his time at UW.
The yards after contact are really impressive, and he gains a lot of it. The 8-yard run is more impressive than the 40 or 50-yard gain.
Man, he's a big physical dude with a lot of speed. It's a lot easier to tackle dudes that's small and fast, but when you got a dude that's big like him and fast and make people miss the way he do, it's tough. Throughout our whole week of preparation, our coach always tell us, we need to game tackle this guy. He did his thing against Baylor, Nebraska, so, I really don't see why he wouldn't be at the top of the list with all those great running backs in other conferences.
I play running back. I know good running backs when I see him, and he's a phenomenal running back. If you go low, he has strong legs. You go high, he's a big guy up top too. So I don't think I've ever seen anybody just contain him. He's going to get his yards either as running or receiving. He's a double threat guy.
Yeah, obviously he's a bigger back, strong, powerful, but I think deceptively fast. Once he gets an open field, he's going to take it all the way.
Brandon Marshall and James Michael Johnson, they're linebackers from, Nevada. They're like best friends. They knew each other since they were like the 4th grade. So, they go way back. We spend, our whole day with each other, whether we're working out or just, relaxing. We're always in the lounge laughing. I'm really blessed, to meet 2 people like them.
Yeah, Chris, he's a funny guy. He's very animated. He's a hard worker.
We all joke around a lot, trying to make things light around here, but it's all business, but we like to have fun though.
Kind of got like an old man laugh. He's about 70 years old, because it's so loud and so it just reminds me of my grandfather. He'd be like, that's what he does. That's his laugh.
It's like that.
My mom, my whole family teases me about my laugh. I just see it as a normal laugh, but I don't know, I guess at times it could be, a little much, but, I really enjoy laughing. I'm always cracking jokes, I'm always smiling, and I'm always trying to, just bring people's spirit up. Today we're gonna head out to my hometown where I grew up, and looking forward to getting there. I'm gonna be able to see a lot of faces that I haven't seen since high school, so it's always a good experience, especially to see my high school coach, who really pushed me and really helped me to be the person I am today.
What's up, Coach?
What's up, man? How you doing? I'm good, how are you? Good, real good. Real good, good to see you. Always getting better, Comes my kids.
Man,
come here, girls. Come say hi to Chris. Come on, Miles, say hi to, this is Chris, say hello. This is Laura, and this is Kira, and this is Miles.
And people that do say you're at the 2nd, 3rd round, they also do view you as one of those guys that, hey, if you have a good combine, that you could be as high as the 2nd running back picked in the draft.
I just can't wait to go out there and just showcase my abilities. Whether from 1st round, 4th round, I'm gonna go out there and do the best I can. Only know full speed. The most important thing to me is respect, and I'm gonna go there with intent to earn respect.
This is Chris Polk's original jersey. It's beat up. We've kept it so when he gets drafted, we're going to retire it. Obviously the newer ones, the Nike ones, but I kept this one just because.
Yeah.
I think it's this one. That's it.
Woo. Jamal, Quinn.
Where are you?
I'm right here. AJ. Bring back a lot of memories. Tanner. Wow. You see how dark I was right there? Shoot. That's my sophomore. No face hair. What kind of pose is that?
What's that? Can you fit X out, Chris?
Yeah.
Or are you trying to be a large guy?
Things people don't know about Chris, his sophomore and his junior year, he was a receiver actually in our spread system. We had a really good quarterback back then who set a bunch of records. So the easiest thing to do was to get Chris the ball through the air. You know, get him past the first couple lines of defenders and then let him run after that. We've only had 3 kids run in the 4.4s in our 10 years. He was a 4.43, a 4.42, and a 4.48. 3 times he hit the 4.4s while he was in high school. The bottom line is, nobody's ever caught him. When he breaks, he scores. And he did it all through college, too. And if you look at everything, his durability, his explosiveness, his physical toughness, his ability to hang on to the football. If you need a yard, he'll get it. If you need to score, he can do that, too.
You know, it's always good to go back, see my family, you know, my brother, you know, my sister, you know, my mom.
Both my boys, well, my middle boy, Chris, was very active to where he could not stop moving, running. He would tear up my house and all kinds of things. So I didn't know what to do, you know. And I didn't have that much money at the time. You know, I was on welfare and raising the kids, and then I was in school too full-time. I took him to Pop Warner. He really took a liking to the game. And as he grew older, around maybe 9 or 10, I put on my oldest son pads. I said, okay, I want you to hit hard. So the next time they come at you, they ain't gonna come at you right because they know that you ain't gonna go down easy. And I said, you gotta get that ball when I said hike, and you gotta get past me. He get the ball, bow! I will knock him across the field. So get up and do it again. You gotta get past your mama. And we did that for hours. One day he got up, I said, hike. That boy hit me so hard to where I almost stopped breathing. I said, you ready? You ready?
Oh, this is a touchdown right here.
Yeah, you're right.
Touchdown. First play of the season, let's go, okay. Oh, it's a wrap. Phaedra, you know, growing up, you know, we had a couple, you know, we had our little bumps and bruises along the way, but we hardly ever fight now. And just, it's that when we see each other and spend time with each other, we're just cool and just having fun and just, you know, just laughing.
I'm an idiot.
If my brother would have never wanted to play football, I wouldn't have been a football player. If he would have been interested in basketball, I'd be playing basketball right now. I wouldn't even never touch the football because I wanted to be, you know, just like him and just, you know, just do things that he did. You know, we even wore the same clothes, followed him around, and he's one of the big reasons why, you know, I really pushed to be successful and play hard because, you know, growing up, he wasn't in the same situation as me, so to see his younger brother, you know, take it to the next level is, you know, one of the reasons why, you know, I work so hard. You know, I feel like, you know, I have to do it for him and my family, just to take care of them, just because that's what they deserve.
We're very, very close in that family. We need each other, you know. It's like food. Me and my children are like that. We've grown as one.
My mom, she's very energetic. That's where I think I get, you know, most of my personality from. There's some nights where, you know, she wouldn't even eat just to feed us. Then when we're growing up, how she had to study in the car just to get her degree, then, you know, come into this house. It's her turn to pass the torch. I'm supposed to take care of her now. Like she did to me this whole time growing up. So, you know, hopefully I'm in the opportunity to do so. APIs did a fabulous job of preparing me for this, and, you know, my body has changed. I'm way stronger, faster, you know, smarter. I know what I need to do, you know, just technique-wise and technique sound. I just, you know, can't wait. I'm more anxious, if anything, just to go out there and just show the world what I can do. work hard. You know, no one has more heart than me, but you know, I'm just gonna have a smile, you know, on my face doing it because I really, truly love what I do. I'm really passionate about it. So, you know, I'm just gonna strive to really, you know, be the best and really perfect my craft. And you know, I treat this, you know, it's like Super Bowl week for me. You know, this is bigger than the game. This, you know, it's the first day of the rest of my life.
We're entering week 8 of our combine prep, and then basically what week 8 is the actual combine. Any of the guys that are still in-house that have not left for Indy yet, basically what we're doing is just working on the minor details. So if they're a little bit uncomfortable in their starts, working on that. Weight room work is very light. It's just keeping their legs. We don't want them sore when they get there. We want them feeling fresh. They all look great out here, especially Chris.
Right now he's considered one of the top 5 backs in this year's draft. And I think once people see how fast he's going to run, I think it's definitely going to elevate him to definitely being in the first few backs selected in the draft this year. He's pushed himself to the brink, into the limits every single day to get the best results, which would be best for him at the combine.
I would have to say Steven Jackson and Corey Dillon would be the same type of running back for me because they're both upright type runners, high knee, high pump, very powerful runners, inside power running game. He has that in him.
He has a great personality, a good sense of humor, which I think he gets from his mom. You know, he definitely is a funny kid. And more than anything, I think what you get is an honest, hardworking, trustworthy player if you're an NFL team.
Working with me and a very, very strong mom that was there by his side from the time he picked up the ball to the time he will end up putting that ball down, his mom was going to be there by the grace of God. But a lot of talk that I do hear now is that, you know, oh, Chris Polk is not that fast off the box, or he's not that explosive. Well, the combine is next week. He's going to run that 40, and you guys are going to see how fast he really is. Everything else is on tape.
You know, time definitely flies, and you know, I'm at a good point in my life. You know, I'm just real blessed to be, you know, part of something like this. To just, you know, reach my dream after all the struggles and after all the sacrifices, you know, me and my family went through. Then to be here at this point, you know, it's surreal. I just really can't believe it. Right now, I'm having, you know, the best time of my life. You know, meeting new people, competing every day, and you know, changing my body for the better. And yet the best is yet to come. So, you know, it's real exciting. I'm a day closer to reaching my dream, and you know, I'm almost at the end of the tunnel. You know, it's definitely been fun, but you know, it's only the beginning.